Hey there guys, and welcome back to Bravely Default. So in the last episode, we took on Victoria and Victor, and we got the Arcanist and Spirit Master actresses. So for the time being, I have Ringabel as a Spirit Master, because Ringabel in glasses is just too sexy to pass up. On top of that, we have some cutscenes coming up, so I want to enjoy Ringabel with his sexy glasses for the time being. Later on, we will be flipping him back over to the Valkyrie class so that we can take on some wild encounters, but for the time being, I'm going to enjoy this. Alright, let's push on ahead. This one door stands between us and victory.
Hail, Nessian children of man.
Who's there?
A petulant daughter's act of rebellion against the father who neglected her.
What?
The naive Vestal's sense of justice as dictated by others, unquestioned as it is unflinching. An orphaned existence, ignorant of himself and alone in this world. Has playing as the trusty friend filled your hollow soul, boy?
Show yourself!
Not but children, all of you.
What?
I am done here. I leave the rest to you, Alternus Dim.
Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Cooperation? No. It is simply a matter of friendly concern. My interest lies in the Templars, the Grand Marshal's daughter. You may cast the remaining 3 into the dungeon, if you so wish.
Yes, my lord.
The 2 newest members of the Council of 6 have perished at the hands of the Vestal. 'Tis such a pity. I never had the chance to meet them.
So Victor and Victoria have met their end?
Yes, Lord Marshal.
A tragic end to tragic lives.
Indeed. But the Vestal and her fellow conspirators have been captured.
Though the toll was heavy, we have them at last. Well done, Alternus. Well done.
No, this was not my doing. It was his.
I see.
There was one more matter, Lord Marshal. Your daughter, Idia, is in her room.
And?
I simply thought you'd wish to know.
Is this my room? Where is everybody?
Oh, we're all alone now. But we're inside India's room. This is awesome. That must be her parents. They must be outside. I'm assuming it's locked, otherwise it would defeat the purpose of us being here. And then the weapons on display. Yeah, this is totally a normal girl's room. Not that I would know. And dresses, which I can't really imagine Idea being in. But you know, I like seeing like little bits of detail like this. Just kind of screwing about the room, like this tiny little clock next to the window, the laces next to the bed. It's all just so convincing. Which is why we're gonna leave.
No, leave us. I simply wish to speak with my daughter. Now go.
Father. You never learned to knock first, no matter how many times I asked.
It seems like ages.
What have you done with my friends? Where have you taken them?
Your fellow conspirators are held in the dungeon.
The dungeon? I'd feared that. So they yet live?
As for the Wind Vestal,
Agnès, what will you do with her? You'll bring ruin upon Eternia if you harm a hair on her head.
you speak of ruin. It is you and your conspirators who nearly brought ruin upon this land. Crystalism is a cult, a tool for deceiving the masses. We can trust them with the crystals no longer. The Wind Vestal shall never again see the light of day. And should she persist with her uncooperative attitude,
Then it's as I feared. You'll have her executed, though she was merely caught in a web spun of your selfish ideals.
selfish, you say?
Well, they are, aren't they? You send big men to chase down and capture one little girl. You wage war far and wide. You ravage nature. You bring suffering upon innocence. Are those your ideals, Father? What is it you're trying to do? I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I did not raise you to be such a shallow little fool.
Father, why do you say such things?
The Earth Crystal is now the last of the crystals here upon Luxendarc to retain its normal state. All who seek to awaken the crystal, whether the Vestal or my own flesh and blood, shall face the wrath of my blade! You shall remain here whilst you regain your senses.
And just how long am I to be your prisoner?
Until you realize the error of your ways! Redouble the guard. My daughter poses a graver threat than you might think.
It's as I feared. Father does not understand.
Lord DeRosso, Your Grace, what brings you here? It has been 15 years since you last ventured forth.
15, you say? It brings me joy to see what a fine Grand Marshal you have become. For an immortal such as I, 15 years seems but a fleeting moment in time. Do you recall that day? It was dreadfully cold by your reckoning, though just the sort of weather in which I delight. Upon ceding the head counselor's seat to you, I retired to my castle and partook of a goblet of steaming wine. And now 15 years have passed since you rid yourself of me by naming me Archduke. But I ask you, are you content? You seized the Earth Crystal and laid waste to the places sacred to the Orthodoxy. And you brought the crystals under the dominion of man, exploiting them to build your ideal society. All great deeds we failed to accomplish. You should be proud.
I did it not for pride.
I would have you accept my words as true, for there is no veiled reproach therein. Indeed, you have acted most valiantly, unlike we who have long done naught but watch from the shadows. And yet, you have been too hasty, brave the Templar. I fear I do not share your urgency, for my life has spanned 2,400 years. But I understand the reasoning therein, And it is from such understanding that I say you have been too hasty.
Though 15 years have passed, you have changed not one bit. However, if I might respond...
Father just doesn't understand. Right. All ready. It's quite a way to the dungeon, but I'll manage.
Forgive me, Lord Marshal. Is Edea here with you?
No, she is not. She was supposed to be confined to her chambers.
Yes, Lord Marshal, she was. But she suddenly disappeared.
What's this? We're not the sentries vigilant?
They claim never to have stepped from their post. Her chamber door was never opened.
Then how could she have?
Ah, her father's daughter indeed. She acts from the same sentiments. Those sentiments that you once held for the Crystal Orthodoxy.
How could you know that? Have you not been away from this land these 15 years?
Was it not you who drove me to exile? Well, be that as it may. But to one such as I, you and your daughter are one and the same. Passionate, stubborn, not even 100 years old. So it is I can understand what both father and daughter are thinking, simply by watching. You ought try speaking with her, and listening too. Your time for such opportunities grows short. Crystalism, anti-crystalism. The quarrel between you and your daughter is but a proxy for that clash of ideas. Open your heart before it is too late. The very future of this world hangs in the balance.
You truly have not changed, have you?
Is that so? Well, you must forgive me. But lest you forget, it was you who appointed me Archduke.
I know the dungeon key is around here somewhere. Found it! Now to free everyone.
Agnès! Edea! Ringabel! Are you alright? Fit as a fiddle. I am unharmed as well. Ah, rude! What's the big idea, leaving me out? Ah, sorry, no one cares about you, Aerie. I mean nobody. Wait, Edea isn't here. What? Where is she then? Think about it. This is her home. She has friends here, family. Right about now, she... You can't think this was all a trap. Edea is not the sort of person to commit such deception. I will not believe it. She's right, me neither. And me least of all. I'm saying she's in more danger than all of us. We're only enemies of the state. What? And Edea isn't? With her, it's personal. She betrayed them, Tiz. People here must bear a grudge against her. So you suspect she is being subjected to an especially cruel punishment? Rainbow, your journal! What does it say? Anything about getting out of here? I'll have a look. Ugh, no luck. I suppose even miraculous tombs have their limits. Then let us send Aerie out as a scout. What? Aerie as a what now? You can pass between these bars. Please, go and have a look around the area. Nice thinking, Agnès. She may be able to track down the cell keys. But, What if someone sees me? Do you think I can just muscle through like all of you? Do you see any muscle on me? At all? If we all remain here, we'll get no closer to the Earth Crystal. Or to Edea. At least see if she's being held in the dungeons or not. Oh, fine. You want me to go, I'll go. We wouldn't want Edea harmed, now would we? Not that anyone cares about me. Thank you, Ari. I shall be praying to my pendant for your safe return. I expect I'll need it. Anyway, here goes nothing. Shh, wait, I hear something. Eek! What do I do? Someone's coming! I've got to hide! Gotta hide! What's with all the noise? I could hear you guys from outside. That voice! Edea! Sorry to keep you waiting. I found the keys to this place. I'm just glad to see you're safe. You know, you kind of have to like how there's just keys conveniently sitting there on the table. Not in the drawer or anything, just there. A guard's gonna get fired. Many guards are going to be fired. Especially for leaving treasures lying around. Like, who just leaves 3,000 pig in the prison?
Are you alright, Ringabel?
Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I knew you'd come. All I had to do is sit back and wait. And, well, here you are. I'm the luckiest man alive. You're my savior, my goddess. Let me thank you with a big kiss.
Ringabel, are you coming or not? I can leave you here.
Of course. Let's go.
Thank you, my dear. I owe you. And a gentleman always pays his debts. Debts to ladies, I repay tenfold. Here goes. It's always this. If you would have me do something else, milady, needs but ask. Alright then, Ringabel. How about you go out with me? What? That's very, might I ask what provoked that? If you were my boyfriend, where would you take me? Where's tonight's date? Tonight? Let me see. I need time to prepare up. All this time, and you never once stopped to think what to do with me if I ever said yes? Well, you see... Haha, I'm only teasing you. You can dish it out, but you can't take it at all. Oh, this is useful information. What? You've been treating Tiz like a little brother this whole time. And every time you get the chance, you tease poor Agnès. So, who do I tell this to first? Is neither an option? I vote neither. Then you owe me twice the hush money. Well played, Edea, well played. Oh, there's encounters in here. That's not good. Oh, but there's only one of them. I'm fine with this. Okay, well let's go for a Bushido, nothing ventured. And Ringabel, let's go for... I don't even know what I have going on with him right now. Spiritualism, Spirit War, that's not going to be helpful. I guess I'll just default with him. Not doing a whole lot of damage. That could be troublesome. Okay, we're going to go for... guess nothing ventured again. We'll just keep on building up BP with Ringabel. Take this guy out very gradually. Are they only attacking Edea? Seems that way. Let's go ahead and use a special Horizon, followed by... He doesn't have any attacks that really help. Alright, let's try a Thundaga plus some regular attacks. Since these guys are weak to electricity, maybe we can make something happen with this spear we're holding. I forgot to switch out his equipment. Wow, we're doing amazing damage. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Look at that 600 damage. Okay, we need to get people into our party. That would be a thing that I appreciate. Alright, Tiz, you're next.
Thanks, Adia. You're a lifesaver.
You're quite welcome. But it was really nothing. After all, I was raised within Central Command's walls. I know every nook and cranny.
Were you able to speak with your father?
Huh? What does it matter to you?
You have family you can talk to. You ought to, you know.
You would forgive my father? Grand Marshal of Eternian Forces. Head Counselor of the Council of Six? You've seen how much Agnès has suffered because of my father's orders.
True enough, but...
You need not worry about me. We need to focus on awakening the Earth Crystal.
All right.
Thanks, I owe you one. Hey Tiz. Tiz, how do you feel about Agnès? Be honest. What? Whoa! Where is this coming from? Never mind. It's written all over your face. My face? Hey, keep it down, would you? Don't worry, she can't hear us from here. And you can't keep hiding your feelings anyway. Go tell her. Tell her you like her. What? No, I don't. Well, I mean, the crystal will come first. This is no time to be... I didn't mean right this second. Sometime. When it's just you two. You tell her, take her hand, and walk your path together, side by side. I mean it is. You're not gonna find anyone else like her if you pass this up. Not ever. Not ever, ever. Look, would you please keep it down? Poor Tiz. First he gets captured, now he gets teased. But we have someone in our party, so that's fine. Oh yeah, you totally can't hear that from there. It's what? 10 feet? 20 feet? I have no concept of space.
Agnès, are you alright?
I am. Now that you're here, Adia, I'm glad to see you're safe and sound too.
Me?
Well, the Eternian forces do view you as a traitor to your homeland. I feared they'd have some unspeakable punishment awaiting you.
You needn't worry about that. My father is not so draconian as that. And yet, on second thought...
At least no harm has come to you.
I'd like to thank you too, Adia. You saved me from having to search this entire dungeon. Eri, do you think you could have carried this key around? You're so little after all. It does look really heavy. I'd rather not think about lugging that about. There's nothing to worry about now that I'm here. Well, I better lead the way. With your poor sense of direction, Agnès, who knows where we'd end up.
Now hold on. My sense of direction has improved. At least somewhat.
Isn't that simply a matter of having Eri and Tiz lead the way?
Well, that may be, but...
Don't take it so hard. Now come on, follow me.
If you say so.
What, no party chat? I was totally expecting party chat! What gives? Okay, let's go refit our party so that we can deal with the wild encounters a little bit better. So what we are going to do is we are going to... I'm going to leave Adia up at the front. That's perfectly fine for the time being. We should heal Ringabel back up, because he's probably going to die if I try to fight anything. I've got my abilities set up already. The only thing that really needs to be done is the... Yes, the abilities. So I've got Singing on Tiz, I've got Acrobatics on Agnès, I've got Chivalry on Adia, which should be changed, I believe. I'm just trying to remember what my build was. But in any case, Ringabel is being flipped over to a Valkyrie. He's going to keep on doing that for the time being, just so we can get that extra damage in. And I'm trying to remember how else I had this built. Valkyrie, Valkyrie, Swordmaster plus... Maybe I did have Valkyrie on Edea. I don't remember anymore. Okay, well, I'll put Valkyrie skills onto Edea anyways then. Basically, I just want to be able to use Crescent Moon a lot. And that should hold us for the time being. Okay, there are some things hidden around. I guess Can I not open that up? Okay, well, let's go for some, Bushido, Nothing Ventured, followed by a Judgment. You get a Thundara, plus a Judgment. You do nothing, and you get a Judgment. Just Judgment everything. Okay, this really is messing me up. Okay, so I'm going to flip these people around. We are going to go into status sort. Tiz, you get back up here. Ringabel back down here. Agnès, you go back down there. Alright. Why can I not open this up? I mean, I have the key right here. Why can I not open it up? I go shenanigans. I go shenanigans on this. Anything else worth grabbing from here? Does not appear to be the case. Alright. So how do we get out? We go to the left-hand side, I believe? And hopefully there's a save man at the end, because this has been a fairly long episode so far. I think we're already at about close to half an hour. A lot of story. Perfectly okay with that, because I love the flavor text and the story. And the auto button. Especially love the auto button. Save man? No save man. Oh, it's like I'm exploring a dungeon. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. As long as we don't encounter too many things. I got a large charm. I like a large charm. I got a light charm I don't need. I already have 4 of them. Oh, hello little wolves. Okay, let's see. Let's go for some acrobatics. We're going for a crescent moon, crescent moon. Ringabel, we're going for a crescent moon, crescent moon. And Edea, we're going for a crescent moon, crescent moon. And hopefully that's enough to wipe them out. I think they have around like 6,000 hit points. Maybe not. I'm trying to remember what my build was. I had one ready to go before I started recording, and then now I can't remember what it is. I am the most professional person to record ever. You know, I'm just gonna ignore all these hallways. We're just gonna go straight towards the yellow dot. The yellow dot is always the good thing, the best thing in the world. Oh no. I don't have anyone that has singing. I mean, I meant to examine. I have no one that has examine. Alright, well, to follow everyone else, we'll get our attack strength up with love power at least. And let's go for the... I can't default! Guess we'll go for another love power. Agnès can go for a judgment. Ringabel can go for a judgment. And Edea can go for a judgment. So we'll brave, we'll go for a nothing ventured, followed by judgment. Everybody gets judged. Or Agnès could kill that thing in one hit. I am perfectly okay with that. I love how Agnès is just such an amazing physical offenser now. So good! Okay. Another dead end. I have the worst sense of direction. Oh, maybe not as bad as Agnès. That's a plus. Yes? Maybe? Ew, what are these? I'm gonna try something. Let's go for Brave. We're going to do Sing Love Power twice. And everyone else just default. Then Daga. It's doing Jack. I'm fine with this. Agnès Brave twice. We're gonna go for Crescent Moon, Crescent Moon. Bring about Brave twice. Going for Crescent Moon, Crescent Moon. Idea, Brave twice, Crescent Moon, Crescent Moon. That should be enough to wipe them out. So many thunders. Well, on the plus side, at least I have lots of potions. Could be a lot worse. Okay. Eat. Alright, how do I want to do this one? Let's go... Well, you're just saying we'll get love power going. Default, default, default. And she's charmed. Not good. Definitely not good. And there's no way for me to take the charm off her before she attacks. So I guess we gotta go for broke. Going for Judgment, followed by a Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon. Please be enough. It's not enough. Eat. I really do not want to have to go all the way back. I don't want to go all the way back. Alright, we're gonna run. We're gonna run. Run, Tiz! We're gonna go all the way back. Alright, I will meet you back here in the next episode where we finish this dungeon and we don't get charmed and we make it through in one piece. So, until next time. Thank you guys so very much for watching this, and I hope to see you next time. Laters!